Welcome back to Paint Collectibles, everyone, and I have another piece on the table, but this time, as you know, it is one of my favorite suitcase boxes. That's right, it is an XM suitcase box, so you know what that means. Well, it just means I have an XM piece. This thing came a little bit early, or maybe it's a day late, I'm not very sure, but I'm very excited for this. And who else would I get it from except our boy Todd? So there you go, Spec Fiction, check it out. This is XM Psylocke. I have been waiting for this for a really long time. Very excited to get this in hand. In the last year or so, there have been other Psylockes that have been out on the market. Quite a lot, actually. I've seen all of them. And you know what? This is the one that I like, all right? The pose, the sculpt, a lot of things about this piece that work for me. So I'm really excited to have this. I ordered this pretty early, waited a year for it, and randomly I got lucky. I got number 004 out of 799, so that's kind of cool. But without further ado, we're gonna take a look at this thing. Let's get to it. Here is our XM box. This is a standard 2-layer box. However, like most XM boxes, they come in a really weird rectangle shape that makes it really hard to store the boxes. However, what is different this time is this one is actually really light by comparison, which also meant that shipping on this was actually really inexpensive for once. So kudos to XM on that. You have your packaging guide. This will kind of show you if you need to ever sell this in the future. I am a huge fan of the art print that it comes with. So this is really cool. Wha-bam! Wha-bam! You guys know when I open an XM box, that's my favorite thing to see. I hardcore love these little metal plaques. Some people don't display them, but I freaking love them. All right, let's see what we got. I have to go with the katana first. Now this is nice. This is very nice. Katana's made of metal, which is nice. It's actually weighted really well. It's a really cool piece. However, I am going to knock them on the detailing of the sword because you could have done a pattern on the face of the blade here, which you're kind of supposed to have for a katana. But the really cool base pieces in the base. Another reason why I got this is I really like this base. Another base piece. I really like how this thing curls around. This is the arm with the side blade, and this is sculpted really nice. Oh, I like this. I'm definitely using this for sure. Be very careful with this piece as well. This is her sash, which is beautifully sculpted and packaged very well. Another piece of the base. 2 more base pieces. Kind of cool. This is the butterfly effect under the hair. It goes on the face. I don't know if I'm going to be using this, but it goes under that sponge over there. This is the arm that holds the sword. Really nice. Look at the honeycomb look at the texturing on this part of the outfit. This is gorgeous. This looks like another part of the base. Actually, I don't recognize this. There are 2 of these base pieces, but there's no need to take them both out. Base, I guess. I have no idea what this ball thing is. Alright guys, that's the first layer done. Let's get to the second layer. So that's the body. Those are 2 parts for the base, I think. That's the base itself, and those are 2 portraits. I'm obviously not going to lift that thing up, so we're just going to look at some of the smaller stuff. Same circular theme. Has a green key on it. The head sculpt is gorgeous. Look at how the hair flows. XM always does a really good job of making the hair flow, and the way they sculpt these tips is very dynamic. This is the other portrait. This line here, but I think when it's on there, you're not really going to see it. Very well sculpted. Look at the curve. Pain in the butt to get out of the box though. And here we have this super awesome dynamic pose body that I absolutely love. Look at this paintwork is gorgeous, everything is awesome, and then yeah. Wha-bam! Okay friends, that's the unboxing. That looks heavy as hell. Be really careful about how you put your portraits back in the box if you eventually need to move it or something, because the foam is molded good, but it is a tight fit, so just be really gentle and really careful. As usual, I'm not lifting that up. We're gonna go into the assembly and you will see that. Let's get to it. This first piece is this kind of wiry looking thing, and there is a key right here on the base. I'm just gonna pop that in. Really strong magnet. This other piece is gonna go on the side where there is a blue keyhole that corresponds to this blue key here. There's actually a green keyhole on one side and a red on the other. Green keys in like so. And you actually need to kind of spin this around to connect the red on this side. And there you go. This is actually engineered really well. And we have another piece here that has double keys, a yellow on one end and a red on the other. The yellow's right here. And this magnetizes underneath there. And it swings around and it meets this piece here. There we go. The key for the peg for this goes in here. Yellow hooks here, swings around. Light magnet comes in here. Really well engineered, guys. Or this piece has to go in at an angle this way, not straight, angled, or it's not going to key in. It's going to key right by where the foot is, over here, and it's got a pink. Cool. In the main event, we got Betsy. So look at the line of action in the pose and the arch of the body. This is a really great design. It's really the main reason why I got this. Well, that and you're all thinking it. The coolest thing about this piece ever, the psionic blade. Oh yeah. Key in the other arm. At least it's weighted correctly. The Suba looks good, Habaki looks good. So yeah, just the blade could have been done better to actually look like a katana instead of just a piece of polished metal. I have to say, XM has done a lot of sashes in the pieces, like Deathstroke has a bunch. This is the biggest one that I've seen them ever do, and I love this thing. Look at that. Look at the flow and the weave of the sash. That's just freaking awesome. This is really becoming one of my favorite pieces from XM, like really. We're gonna put on this one first. The main reason is because the other one's a real pain in the butt to get out of the box. The foam is molded too tight. You can start with just the regular hairpiece. You can swap that out with one that has her psionic ability, her telekinetic abilities. Alright guys, we're done with putting Psylocke together, and this piece, I really gotta say, I picked this one for a reason, primarily because of look at the line of action on this piece. This is probably one of the best engineering pieces that I've ever seen come out of XM. This design for this base, right? The design for this base with all this danger in parts, but all these tentacle-like metal things weaving in each other. The engineering and the design for how all this fits together. To put it into production, to have the pieces actually cut up and be able to be shipped to you and for you to assemble, and the ease of assembly with this was really, really good. I gotta say, I'm really impressed. I think XM's really up their engineering on this piece. And the sash, look at how big, wavy, and beautiful the flow and the curves are sculpted. I mean, this is just next level. And the portraits, pictures don't do it justice. You have to see this in person. The portrait is just beautiful. This is a win for me. This is a huge win for me. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped you if you were on the fence about this piece, or if you have this coming. You're gonna be happy when you get it. You're gonna be happy. Toss a like, subscribe, tell me to go away, however you want to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Keep coming back, keep checking out content, and we'll see you in the next one.